Hey, thanks for coming back to the chopping block. It's been a while since you heard that, huh? What we're going to do today is we're going to review this Clinger holster. But before we do that, I owe you guys a bit of an apology. Kind of. I mean, I don't owe you a damn thing, but for those of you that have been faithfully supporting the channel and watching my videos, I really appreciate that. And lately I haven't been making very many for my own channel. You may have noticed that I've been posting videos to TFB TV, the Firearm Blog's YouTube channel, as well as AR15.com's YouTube channel. And both of those have been taking up a substantial amount of my time. Obviously, I can post my gel tests as well as armor tests to both of them, so that doesn't leave a lot of content for my own channel. But from time to time, I do still want to produce content for this channel, and here's one of the things that I'll be doing. So if you have a YouTube channel, oftentimes companies are contacting you to get you to review their products. That's actually one of the things a lot of people don't know about the gun industry, community, whatever. And those that do know maybe underestimate the amount of shilling that's going on. When a company contacts you and says, hey, I want you to review my product, there's already a bit of a tendency to want to be gentle. I mean, if you give harsh reviews all the time, you're not going to get as much cool stuff to review. And if you don't have as much cool stuff to review, you don't have as much content. Then there's the fact that some YouTube channels, especially many of the larger ones, actually charge cash money to do reviews. Yes, you heard me right. I'm sure some of them will cry and complain and threaten to sue me again, but they do. They take cash money. And that is on legal, shaky, gray area grounds because of Federal Trade Commission, FTC rules and whatnot. But at the very least, it's unethical. I get free stuff to do reviews, and manufacturers do not pay me. And I promise I will always give an honest review. You may not agree with my conclusions, but I promise they're my actual, honest, candid opinions. That will become blatantly obvious in a moment. So I thought this product was fairly interesting. It's somewhat innovative. It's, at first appearance, it looks like just a regular pocket holster or whatever. The lining on this is fairly sticky. The purpose is not just as a pocket holster, although you could use it that way, but the purpose is to wear inside the waistband, and the idea being that this grippy texture on here, you can see it grabs clothing pretty well, supposed to provide enough friction that the holster doesn't move around while you're wearing it. I found that not to be the case. Even with my belt cinched pretty tight, it would take some movement. I'd have to walk for a while before it started moving around. But if you were, say, at a grocery store shopping and wearing one of these inside the waistband, you'll probably have to adjust it every 5 or 10 minutes. With just normal moving around, walking, reaching for stuff, it moves around. So it just doesn't do what they say it does as far as the mode of carry, and that could vary depending on the way you wear your clothing, where in the waistband you wear it. If you wear it appendix carry, maybe it works better for you. With my disgustingly rotund belly, I can't really wear appendix carry, so I usually wear 3 or 4 o'clock. However, I don't think, just based on my own experience, I don't think that it's really going to be very stable no matter where you wear it. Your results might vary. The other method of carry would be as a pocket holster. If you're going to carry a pistol in your pocket, you should be using a pocket holster. Some people have found it's simple enough just to wrap a piece of cardboard around it and staple it with a little piece of cardboard sticking up at the top to catch on the edge of your pocket as you draw. It works. And of course, there are a lot of really good high quality holsters out there with leather and with sticky rubber bits and all kinds of cool stuff going on. I tried carrying in a couple of different pants with this as a pocket holster. And the one main thing, all right, there's a few things that a pocket holster is supposed to do. One is to spread out the profile, the print, the shape of the gun. And you see how it folds in around here, just like almost any other holster. So it's not thick enough here to break up this outline too much. So it doesn't do that. Another thing that a pocket holster is supposed to do is, well, you shouldn't be carrying anything else in the pocket with a gun, but the pocket holster is supposed to protect the trigger from other things getting into it or pushing or whatever, and keep it from discharging, obviously. That it does really well. And the last thing is it's supposed to stay in the pocket when you draw. It doesn't do that well. The difficult thing for a lot of holsters is that it has to hold onto the gun well enough that it doesn't fall out. You can run around and it doesn't fall. And it does do that pretty good. You can see I'm not really pinching on the holster. I'm just holding it just enough to avoid it slipping out of my hand, and it's holding on to it. That's where the problem comes in, is it has enough retention that when you grab onto the pistol to draw, the pistol, the holster, everything comes out of the pocket and you have to take the holster off to finish your draw. So, again, my opinion, my body, my clothing, my everything is different from yours. You could have different results than I do. But in my experience, didn't work that great. And it's a little disappointing because I like to see new, ironically, I'm not a big fan of gimmicky innovation in ammunition, but I'm a big fan of gimmicky innovation in holsters when it works out. And in this case, it didn't seem like it did. Here's the little insert that comes with it. It has this wicked, awesome, badass looking sheriff guy who seems to be contemplating his wiener, or maybe he's depressed about something, but looks really badass. If you think that this would work well for you, take a look at their website, see what they have. And if I haven't talked you out of it, I'll give away this holster to a random comment below if you pay me for the shipping. If you want the holster, say, I'll pay you for the shipping in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. You guys have a great day.
You got